Hey guys, I came home the other night and wanted something quick and easy, but nevertheless delicious. So I came up with this creamy meatball pasta, which is kind of an alfredo, turned out oh so incredible. You are going to love this, so let me show you how to make it. Let's kick things off here with about a pound or half a kilo of lean ground beef. Actually, I did find extra lean ground beef, which has some pros and cons that we'll talk about in a bit. Followed by 2 tablespoons of ketchup, a couple of teaspoons of everybody's all-time favorite Worcestershire sauce, half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Now you can use fresh garlic too if you have it on hand. Of course, a nice dusting or about half a teaspoon of salt. And you know me, a good amount of ground black pepper. Life just wouldn't be the same without ground black pepper. Then I'm going to take my hands and spend a minute or two and massage everything into the meat. And you know what guys, I forgot a good handful of fresh parsley, so I'm just going to go ahead and add this in now. Shh, don't tell anybody. Of course, once again, a mixing we will go. Now to make up our delicious meatballs, I'm going to pull up, I'd say about a good handful of the mixture and roll it in the palm of my hands, of course until it forms a ball, something like this. Then I am just going to go ahead and slip these onto the bed of my air fryer. And if you don't have an air fryer, you can bake these or even fry them. Then we'll set our timer for 365 Fahrenheit or 190 Celsius for about 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, don't these look spectacular, guys? Wow, these are gonna be so good. Now remember we talked about the advantages and disadvantages to lean ground beef or extra lean ground beef? The advantage being you don't get those incredible shrinking meatballs. They only shrink about 10%. And they're healthier, of course. The disadvantage being is that unless you're really careful with your timing, they dry out really easily and they're not quite as tasty. So you be the boss. Alrighty then, let's make up our sauce. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter to a preheated pan over medium-high heat. Once that's melted down, put in 3 cloves of chopped garlic. And we're just going to stir and saute this for a minute or two until it becomes fragrant. Followed by a small can of cream of mushroom soup. Now if you don't have cream of mushroom, you can just use cream. I just like the flavor it adds. A cup of table cream. Then we'll just stir and mix this and bring it to a boil. After a boil, season our yummy sauce up with some ground black pepper and some salt. Half a cup of that wonderful Parmesan cheese. Of course, a handful of fresh parsley. And we'll just give this a stir until everything is well combined and it comes together ever so nicely. Now it is time, my friends, to add those wonderful meatballs back in. And of course you want to give them a stir and flip them around until they're covered with that yummy, yummy sauce. My oh my, just check this out. Isn't this an incredible looking sauce? Now we are going to slip our meatballs onto a bed of freshly cooked noodles. Noodles, noodles. I know, I'll quit singing. And of course pour some of that rich and creamy sauce over the top. And of course garnish it up with some fresh parsley. And there you have it, guys, our rich, creamy, yummy meatball pasta. It doesn't get much better, really, it doesn't. Okay, the wonderful favorite part, the taste test. So let me grab a meatball here. And of course some pasta. Oh, just look at this, guys. Just creamy goodness. Those meatballs are going to be so good. Pasta done al dente to perfection. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, guys. This is so good. I love the meatballs. They are just fantastic. The cream is just so rich and creamy. Just a few simple ingredients. So good. Done in half an hour, under half an hour actually. You gotta make this. Just wonderful. I'm gonna have more. So guys, for this recipe and many more great recipes, head on over to cookandshare.com. All kinds of cool stuff over there. And if you like what you saw in this video, give us a thumbs up. And most of all, subscribe because you'll never miss a video. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and see you next time.